Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about products that I've used up over time. Just kind of giving you guys my opinion on them, whether I like them, dislike them, if I repurchase them, things like that. I would definitely go ahead and grab yourself a snack because I do have quite a few products here. If you guys also like these types of videos, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Now, the first few products that I'm going to be talking about are primers. The first one in particular is this one here from Smashbox. This is their 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Now, I actually got this in one of those gift sets where there was multiple items from this certain brand. And I pretty much got it because when I first got into makeup, one of the first higher end brands that I did get into was Smashbox. And I just haven't used anything from their brand in such a long time. I've been using their brands and testing out other products. So I just kind of wanted to see if I still liked these products. Turns out I really do love this eyeshadow primer. It's pretty much one of the best ones that I've come across, especially with me having really oily eyelids. I'm not sure if it does last the full 24 hours. I haven't had my makeup on for that long, but I will definitely say that this does last all day. At least a full work day and you have your bomb eyeshadow going on, this definitely will keep your eyeshadow intact. I have already purchased this, in fact, and I just love it. I'll actually show you guys. But it comes out this nude color. Let me see here. And it is more of like a thicker consistency, but once you rub it in, it just feels so nice. It really does smooth out the area, and then once you set it and then go in with your whatever eyeshadow look you're going to go in with, it definitely does keep it intact. I will say that. Now the next primer I'm going to be talking about is actually another product from Smashbox from that same gift set. Now this is their Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Now, I do really like this primer. It is oil-free. It was really nice. It did hold up my foundation. Like I said, I did like it, but I just have other primers that I love more, so I just didn't feel the need to repurchase this. Another product that I have here that is also a primer is this one here from Benefit. It is the POREfessional Matte Rescue Edition. Now, this primer, I really not sure if I like it or not. I will say that I repurchased it. I think I just kind of repurchased it because I want to see if I do like it. I guess you could say that way. Because like I said, I'm not too sure on how I feel about it. I can show you here actually. It comes out this bluish color and it is gel-like consistency. Really only need a little bit of this. A little bit of it goes a long way. The only thing is, I don't know if you guys can see, but once you rub it in, you see it has kind of this oily texture to it, which I'm just not too sure of. I don't really gravitate to this certain primer that often because I'm just not really sure how I feel about it. I don't feel that it does mattify my foundation or anything like that, but I do feel like it does well as far as keeping my foundation intact because it is that gel-like consistency and it is kind of like that oily-ishness that I showed you. It doesn't feel oily on the skin, but it gets tacky enough to where once you put foundation on, it's on. Like, it ain't going nowhere. So that's why I do like this. I'm just not too sure if I necessarily love it. I mean, like I said, I don't gravitate to it as much, but I did repurchase it so I can give it another go and just kind of see if I do really like it, love it, or just, I don't know. So yeah, that's that. The next one I have here is also another primer. Clearly I was going through some type of primer phase. This one is from Too Faced. This is their HangoverRX Replenishing Face Primer with coconut oil, probiotic-based ingredients, and skin revivers. Now this one is silicone free. I can also show you, so I've already repurchased this one as well. So it does come with this cool little pump, and it just comes out this white color, and it is a lotion consistency. You know, it really does blend in really nice into your skin. It definitely is one of those primers you could use if you were more on the drier side. I do have combination skin, but I still really do love this primer. Even though I do moisturize before I go ahead and add primer or anything like that, I just still really like this. Not only is it moisturizing to your skin, but I just kind of feel like my foundation sits really nice on top of it as well. So I've just really been loving this product, and I feel like I will continue to repurchase it unless I come across something that's better. So that's that one. So the next few products I'm going to be talking about are powders. The first one I'm going to be talking about is from Ulta Beauty. It is their press setting powder in the shade Translucent. As you guys can see here, I've pretty much used up most of it. I did really like this powder. However, I didn't feel the need to repurchase this because I've pretty much fell in love with the RCMA powder, and ever since I started using that one, I just haven't used any other ones and just don't care to. So that's basically the story on that one. But this is a really good powder for the price. I honestly can't remember if this one gives you flashback or not. So that is one thing to probably be on the lookout if you do purchase this. Another powder that I actually really loved is this one here from Rimmel. It is their Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and this was in the shade Translucent. I did love this powder, but like I said before, once I used the RCMA one, I just kind of didn't care to repurchase any other powders. But I did repurchase this one multiple times. I can say that this didn't leave any flashback. This was actually a really great powder. The only thing that I kind of didn't like about this, I don't like how it's like this lid situation going on. I wish it was more of like a compact like this one was. That's the only downfall to it, but besides that, this is a really great powder. It's super affordable, and I would definitely recommend this. The next one I have here is this one here from Laura Mercier. This one was actually one of their travel size ones. I used to actually have the full size one as well, but I'm not too sure what I did with that one once I used it up. But this one was in their Translucent shade as well. This is just their loose setting powder. I mean, this was a really great powder. I'm sure you guys all know of it and have heard enough of it, especially being on YouTube. It's a really great powder. It definitely sets your face, and there is no flashback with this one either. So the next few products I'm going to be talking about are bronzers. First one I have here is this one here from Wet n Wild. This is the Contouring Palette Contour. Contouring Palette Contour. Okay, interesting. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche. Now, the thing about this one, I mean, clearly I didn't really like the highlighting shade too much. I did try to like it, but I just didn't really care for it. The one thing that I did really love about this duo though is definitely the bronzer side. As you guys can see, I hit pan on this. I wish that they actually sold this color separately because I would definitely repurchase it then. I just don't feel the need to repurchase it now because I'm not going to use the other shade, so why spend the money if I'm only going to use part of the product. The one thing about this bronzer is that it is one of those like neutral shades. I don't know if you guys can see that on my hand. Let me swatch it for you. What I really loved about this bronzer is that it was a very neutral shade, as you guys can see here. It wasn't too orangey or too brown. It was right in the middle. So it was definitely a good everyday contour shade, or even just to bronze up your skin, which is why I think I hit pan on this one so fast too at that. Another really nice bronzer shade is this one here from Fit. This is their Hoola bronzer, which I'm sure most of you guys have heard of as well on YouTube. I've pretty much used up all of it. There are little bits and pieces left in there, but you know, I can't get any use out of that. I have repurchased this multiple times, and I actually do have a new one in my makeup collection as well. This is just a nice everyday bronzer shade. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just right in the middle. It's a very neutral shade, great for every day. And the only thing that I probably would say I don't really like about it is the packaging, because it is so bulky. And does anybody use this mirror? Because I have never used this mirror. I mean, I don't understand why they put a mirror in it. It's just so tiny. Sorry if I'm blinding you guys, but I just feel like you just don't really get any use out of it. But honestly, I love the product so much I can overlook the packaging. It doesn't bother me that much. The last bronzer that I do have here is this one here from Essence. This is the Sun Club All-in-One Bronzing Highlighter. And this one is for brunettes / darker skin. And this is in the shade 02 Sun Glow. Now clearly I've hit pan on this, so you can't really see what it looks like, but I would say it is kind of comparable to Physicians Formula. You know how like Physicians Formula has all those shades like bundled up into one type deal, and they're all kind of shimmery. That's kind of how this one was. And I really liked using this, especially during summertime. I remember when it's like hot outside and you kind of don't want to put too much on, but you want to have like that nice glow to your skin. This is definitely something that I would go for all the time, just to kind of bronze up the skin and just kind of give you that nice little healthy glow. Alright, the next two products I have here are brow products. So one that I have here is from Ulta Beauty. This is the Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in dark brown. And then of course I have the infamous Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now these are quite similar products. For these two, they both have the spoolies on the end, and then on the other end is the stick part. I actually bought the Ulta one on a whim just because I saw that it was kind of similar and it is half the price. So I was just trying to see if it worked just as well. Turns out it is just as waxy as the Anastasia one, and it lasts all day long just like the Anastasia one. The only thing that I can't vouch for is I know that most of Anastasia's brow products are waterproof, and I'm not sure if this one is. I haven't tested it. Besides that, these are both really great products, and I have repurchased them and will continue to repurchase them unless I find something that is even better. Who knows? So the next few products I have here are mascaras. The first two that I have here are both from Maybeline. One is the Colossal. This one has a skinny wand. It's kind of curved. I really liked this one for your bottom lashes or to help separate the ones up top. Another one that I have here from Maybelline is the Lash Sensational Mascara. Now this one is pretty opposite of the first one. It is more of a thicker brush. They both had really good consistencies. You know, they weren't too thick and gloopy. Really good at separating your eyelashes. I did really love these mascaras. I have repurchased them multiple times in the past. However, since I've come across another mascara, which I'm going to talk about in a second, I just haven't felt the need to repurchase these anymore. That's basically that. No shame at all in them. I do love Maybelline's mascaras. I still buy them all the time. I have tons of them still in my makeup collection that I am still using. However, I just haven't felt the need to repurchase these two in particular, just because I pretty much fell in love with another mascara. And that one is this one here. This one is from BUXOM. This, I don't think it has a name. It's just BUXOM's mascara. I'm not sure if they even have another one or anything. But this one has kind of a fatter wand. It is fatter on the outside and goes narrow once you get towards like the middle portion on. I just really love this mascara. I don't know what they put in this or just anything, but I don't even know. I can't even talk right now. This mascara is just the bomb. I bought it in travel size. I've repurchased it. All of it. I love this mascara. It literally separates your lashes so nicely, gives you such nice volume and length. I remember when I first started using this, everybody was like, did you get your lashes done? Or like, what kind of mascara are you using? And I was just like, girl, I got this new one from BUXOM. You need to try it out. This has become my holy grail. And usually I don't like to spend a lot of money on mascaras. I don't know, I found this one and I'm like hooked. I can't get away from it. And I'm sorry. So the next few products I have here are lipsticks. The first one that I have to talk about here is from CoverGirl, and it is a collab with Katy Perry. This is in the shade Catoure Tricot-Griffes. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I have a little bit left here so I can kind of show you guys what it looks like. It is kind of like this pinky mauve-ish color. For me, it's a Your Lips But Better shade. Next one I have here is from Maybelline, and it is in the shade 660 Touch of Spice. Now this is another one that's similar-ish to the first one, but it's a little bit darker, as you guys can see here in the second one. Now this to me is like a Your Lips But Better shade as well. But this is more of a mattifying lipstick compared to the first one. I'm not too sure if the camera is even picking it up. This one's a little bit lighter, but it also has more of like a satin finish, and then this one's more of like a matte finish, and it is more on like the mauvier side. Now the last one I have here is from Rimmel. This is a collab with Kate, and this is in the shade 107. I've also repurchased this one along with the Maybelline one in Touch of Spice. Touch of Spice one has just been really like my go-to one as far as when I just really can't be bothered but I want to have some type of lip going on. I will definitely go to this one all the time. This one here is more of reddish purplish shade. I really love this one on days where, you know, you want a little bit more color. You might want to wear kind of like a red but not a true red. This is definitely a really great color. With all three of these lipsticks, these are definitely very long wearing lipsticks, I will say that for sure. And they are lipsticks that don't cause, you know, that white line that you get wearing a lipstick for too long. I would definitely say I don't ever get that issue with these. I definitely get a long wear out of all of these. I would probably only have to apply my lipstick maybe once throughout the day. That's about it. Like, I don't really have to check on or anything. It really does stay and put, and I really do love those lipsticks. They're not too drying and they're not too matte. You know, they have a satin finish to them, which I really do love and enjoy. So with that being said, that is actually all the products that I have here today to share with you guys. Let me know if you guys might want to see another video like this, like a skincare edition. Just go ahead and leave a comment down below. Also, if any videos you guys might want to see me do next. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!